I think that Paris is a wonderful timing with Retromobile. Obviously Retromobile is the opening show to the season, the sort of cocktail that opens the historic motor car season. Paris is a great destination, people love it, and we're very fortunate to have the Grand Palais to host our auction and tie in with the Retromobile Week. We're delighted to be back at the Grand Palais. Second time we've been here now in 2 years. We're showing over 100 cars, 122 motor cars, nearly 100 motorcycles, and a plane this time. Not inappropriate, as there is a tradition of aircraft at the Grand Palais, and I suppose all the lots cover about a century, from the late 19th century to about the 80s.
Off at around about midday on the day of sale and finished at around about 9 o'clock in the evening. So it was a full-on day of selling. Some particular highlights we had in the automobilia section was a picnic set that made well in excess of €20,000, which was a tremendous price, and a wonderful scale model of a rolling chassis of a Bugatti that also did terribly well. The motorcycle section was the lion's share, put together with two collections, one of which was a collection of Gorelli motorcycles. First time that so many Gorellis, these racing motorcycles, had come to market, and we had a pretty much near sellout of the Gorelli collection. So the motorcycle sale did very well indeed. In the afternoon, leading into the evening, we sold the motor cars, and again 125 cars, very good sell-through rate, good bidding coming from everywhere, and of course the Gypsy Moth was the one aircraft that we had in the sale. That was the Gypsy Moth that appeared in the film Out of Africa, starring Meryl Streep and Robert Redford, and that also did very, very well, selling for just over €200,000, which is a new world record for any Gypsy Moth by some distance. And a nice footnote to that story is that it was bought by a gentleman who has a farm in Kenya. So the aeroplane will be going back to Africa, where it will be flown in due course. Some of the results, notable results that we had: a wonderful Renault, 1927 Renault, about a 7 or 8 litre 6-cylinder Renault Torpedo. Really lovely looking motor car. That did very well. That made about €165,000. And then post-war we had an Aston Martin DB4. Aston Martins are very hot at the moment. There's a lot of interest in that marque, and this particular DB4 convertible ticked every box that was there to be ticked. It was one family from new. It was the special high performance model called the SS Special Series, latterly known as the Vantage model. Just over €800,000 was that price, and again that was another record.
260, several places, 270, 280, 290, for 30,000. We're going in tens for 40,000, for 50,000, for 60,000. Russell Dees, 670,000. You done? 680,000 and 700,000. Sell the car. You're big. Thank you.
One of the more exotic cars that we had in the sale, Italian flair very much so, was the Lancia Astura, and that was a 4th series Astura from 1938 with bespoke coachwork by Boneschi, and this was finished in gunmetal grey, a colour that really suited the car, with lots and lots of chrome on it. Beautiful lines. And we felt the car was worth around about €400,000 to €500,000, which in itself would have been new territory, new auction record levels. But as it happens, the market very much endorsed and echoed our confidence in the car, and it ended up selling for 670,000 euros. And it's not all about high prices achieved at the sale. We like to have a pretty nice spread of motor vehicles in our sale. And one of the more fun lots we had was a Fiat van liveried up in Scuderia Ferrari racing livery, and that dated from about 1973. Again, not in the best condition. We estimated it around about 10,000 euros, and I think it ended up selling for about 23,000 euros. So by the time we'd finished this sale in the evening, the sale had totaled about 13 million euros, really endorsing the power of what Bonhams can offer our clientele, but also the venue as well, a venue that we very much look forward to returning to next year.